Fa la 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 la. Make it beautiful. La. Nice.
Me. Happy hurlers.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Queer Collective Podcast. We have missed you guys.
Yes.
My name is Karbon.
And I'm Amelia, but you can call me the ghost of Christmas present.
What does that mean?
Because I'm here to talk about presents.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And we got festive lights on. Festive. Yeah. Man, we've been gone for a hot second.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all Emily's fault. What
Yeah.
were you doing? Like, what were you doing that delayed the podcast for like 3 weeks?
Do you really want to know?
Oh, I want to know. I think the people want to know what you've been up to.
It was a mixture of like crying, like wrapping scarves around my neck so hard that I could keep like my head up longer. Yeah, abusing my ADHD medication. Oh yeah, like I was studying. Sorry if that wasn't clear. Yeah.
She was in final exam season and it got intense. Completely took over her life. So we were unable to film podcasts, but here we are.
We're back.
Filming again.
I think I've lost a number of brain cells and I've probably aged myself by 10 years, but I'm back.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So tell the people what we're going to talk about.
Oh my God, you guys. So it is Christmas season, okay? Or if you're just as Hanukkah season, it already started. Or if you're not, like, whatever, it's holiday season, okay?
It's the holidays.
It is the time to be jolly and buy stuff you don't need. So we have compiled a list for all of you last minute gift buyers. Like literally you go buy the gift on like the 24th or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, which is me typically.
Yeah.
So we have made a list of personas. So if your person or group of people that you were thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta get them a gift, I have no idea, lucky for you, we got you covered. So if any of these personas pop up and you're like, that sounds like Rick or whoever,
You know Rick. We all have a Rick.
we all have a Rick, then now you know what to get them.
Yes. But most importantly, the message today is buy local. All right.
Yeah. No matter what, buy local.
Yeah.
You support local businesses, obviously.
Yeah.
You keep the money circulating within your community. It's better for the environment, fewer carbon footprints because you don't have all the shipping because you go and you get the thing and then now you have it and there's now all this packaging that now you have to recycle and then, you know, your recycling bin's overflowing.
And the recycle doesn't actually get recycled.
Yeah, some recycling stuff doesn't even actually get recycled even if you put it in the bin. It like sometimes gets thrown out regardless. Anyways, so buy local and support small businesses. They are struggling, guys. Amazon does not need any more buyers.
Not at all. Yo, I don't know if this is just me, but literally the Amazon smile logo incites fear in me. Like when I look at a package on someone's like front porch and it has that giant smile, I kind of have this feeling like it's gonna kill me.
Like the arrow smile.
Yeah, like the really creepy smile.
Yeah.
It terrifies me.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, Amazon, we're friendly. You want Amazon.
We don't exploit our employees.
Yeah, we don't make them work like robots with no bathroom breaks. It's fine. I used to order from Amazon a lot. Like it's so convenient. It's so easy. It's typically cheaper and they do that on purpose so that you buy from them because they can afford it. And obviously you get like next day delivery if you got that Prime. It's set up perfectly for you to be like, I'll just get it on Amazon.
So honestly, I'm a horrible gift giver, mainly just because I have ADHD and I forget when Christmas is. Like I just finished my exams and I thought we had like another week before like the week of Christmas. And then you're like, oh no, I'm going home like tomorrow. And then I just like panic incited into my body.
Sick.
So I have advice for you guys who like just despise gift giving, don't really like capitalism, buying things that you don't even need.
Oh my God, do tell.
just text the people in your life and tell them not to get you gifts and your reasoning. And you can say that you don't want to exchange gifts at all. And your reasoning can be that you don't want them to put themselves at risk. You don't want them to go out to the pandemic. This is your cop-out year, okay? You can just... It doesn't matter. Everyone hates Christmas. Surprise. People don't like gift giving. I like the spirit of Christmas. You know, I occasionally like buying people gifts.
I like gift giving, but when it's spontaneous.
Yeah, when I see something that I know a person's going to like.
When it actually means something.
Yes.
You know, where it's like you're walking down the street, you see this shop, you go into a shop, and then you're browsing, and all of a sudden you think of someone. Like, that's the kind of gift giving that I like.
Yeah, I hate my like biggest nightmare, and I think my hell, like my personal hell, this might be what it is. Walking around this mall that you've been in probably like 4 times that month already, trying to find a gift for someone, and you're back 2 days before Christmas just circling the mall, and you just like, it's kind of the Christmas equivalent of just like continually going to the fridge and opening up the fridge and thinking that something
new.
But you just are slowly lowering your standards, and that's the only thing that's changing. And then you just decide to get your dad like this weird stick of meat from a stand in the middle of the mall. Yeah, I actually did that. And then he opened it and he was so disappointed. He was like, oh, meat that doesn't need to be refrigerated. Thanks.
You actually did that?
Yes, this was a real situation.
You bought him a stick of meat? What?
And I was like, he opened it. I was like, he's good. He couldn't even hide the disappointment in his face. It was like grossed out disappointment.
So if you want to avoid giving your dad a stick of meat, just tell them that there's going to be no gifts from you or from them because you don't want them to go out into the pandemic.
So we're going to point out lots of situations like that, like these sort of like secret Santas, people who buy you gifts, who like force you into a corner, or someone who you like really appreciate and you actually do want to find them a gift really badly. Like, honestly, I want to get my dad a really nice gift, but I don't know what to get him. Yeah. So take advice from me. Like many of our videos where I tell you that I'm going to give you advice and then I quickly also tell you that I have horrible luck with that thing or that I'm really bad at that thing, that's the same thing that's going to happen today.
Yep.
I'm about to give you some gift giving advice.
From someone who should not be giving gift giving advice.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I think I'm actually quite good at giving gifts when I do give myself enough time.
I thought you were going to say when you give yourself a gift.
Yes.
I'm so good at it. I'm really good at it too. I get myself exactly what I want.
Yeah, so we're going to tell you what you should buy us. So basically what the premise of this game is we have a list of these weird characters that we've made up who are probably people who would resemble characters of humans in your life.
Yeah. Everybody has these humans in their life.
Humans exist in your life, okay? And you might be one of these people, and then you're going to be like, wow, they hit me nail on the head.
So, first person in your life, your life.
This is someone you know.
This is someone you know. They're in your life. The girl you met off of Tinder a month ago who you kind of dislike, but you keep seeing her because you have a deep-seated fear of being alone. Excellent. So you have to give her a gift? What? You barely know her.
I think you've like been seeing her for about a month and like she mentioned that she got you something.
Oh no.
And this is one of those situations where you're kind of trapped and you're like, you don't really know how much she spent on you and you also like don't really want to be with her, but now that she got you a gift, like you kind of see what you want to see what it is.
And also you probably don't want her gift. Unless she nails it, then it's like,
then you're like, ooh.
Now I gotta marry them or something.
Yeah, and this is a really imbalanced relationship. So option 1, you ghost her. Option 2,
you get her a gift.
So we're gonna go with option 2, and
just for this scenario.
So
the gift that I would give the girl on Tinder that I've been seeing for a month, but I don't even like. But she got me something.
And you're like, you're still on Tinder. Like, that's how you feel about her. You're still on Tinder.
You're still swiping left
Yeah.
and right. Okay, how about this? How about I pretend to be really sweet by getting a nice local bottle of wine and a nice local board game. I mean, a board game that's from a local place. Okay. A local bottle of wine with a local board game.
Okay, I hate it. Just say it again with no local.
And then some local cheese. Local cheese. And then we'll watch a local movie on Netflix.
I hate everything you're saying.
So it's like a date. So it's a date.
That's cute.
It's a date. So like I made a shitty gift into like, no, this is a date.
That's
and
cute.
It's a local date.
I like that idea. Yeah. So when she says local cheese, you can just go to a store that is owned. It's a small business, but they don't have like local cheeses.
Local cheese with a local board game. Local wine.
Sounds horrible.
And a local movie.
A local movie.
And by that I mean you watch it in a local spot, which is your house.
It's all, yeah. Okay. That's
owned by your local Netflix provider. It's nice, it's easy, and it gets you out of
and it's relatively
trouble.
Impersonal as well. Like you don't have to know someone very well to get them a date box.
Like literally you could give anyone alcohol, cheese, and a board game.
Literally anyone could do
but
that.
Because you said no, it's for our date,
then
you're just thinking, you're just outsmarting them.
It's good.
You're outsmarting this.
Nice. Yeah. Let's move on. A passive-aggressive roommate who uses the group chat to say, hey guys, let's all make an effort to not leave.
Read it. You gotta read it.
There's gonna be dishes in the sink. Okay. A passive-aggressive roommate who uses the group chat to say, hey guys, let's all make an effort to not leave pubes in the drain. But you know they're talking to you. And then you have to explain it's actually your head hair. And now everyone calls you pube head.
Sick. Hey, the pubes, that's actually my hair.
So if you're getting this person a gift, that's kind.
Right. The one who outed you about your head pubes.
Again, this is hard because now we're giving like really generic gifts because you would obviously know this person more personally.
Yeah.
You know, and you could come up with a gift that they would like.
They're a roommate, so I just picture a roommate.
Great. Yeah, that really narrows it down.
Just picture
roommate. Someone too poor to live alone. Okay. Cute idea. What if you teach yourself how to make edibles and then you go to your local weed dealer and so you could go buy some weed, teach yourself how to make edibles.
I feel like that's a lot of effort. I don't know if I'd put in that much effort for a roommate. Unless you're planning to eat the majority and then you give them some.
Exactly, yes. Okay, here's an idea. A little like roulette. So you make half the baked goods with no weed and half the baked goods with weed. Okay? And then you make your own little board game. So much effort. You make your own little board game. Ooh, you make an advent calendar for them. So this would be like a gift you would give them at the beginning of December. Okay? And every door that they open, it's either just a tasty snack or it's an edible. Okay?
So what if they like
have to go somewhere?
Yeah.
They would have to mentally prepare not to.
Okay, I like your idea.
Thank you.
It's a lot of fun. I will say the flaw in it is that it's way too much work to put in for a roommate. Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe as like a fun gift / prank for like your mom or something.
No, that's just me. You would have to tell the person that there's edibles in
Well,
it.
I would say like that's a lot of effort. I would only put in that much effort for like you.
That would be a fun gift. Okay.
Yeah, but I probably won't do it.
Yeah. What if you got them a plant?
There you go. It's solved. Just get them a plant. That's it. Done.
Oh, cute. I have an idea.
That's too many ideas.
Okay. So you go get them a plant, but you also get one of those like cheapy like terracotta pots, just like those like clay ones. And you paint it, but you like make it all cute. Like you can go on Pinterest. I'm going to show you some ideas right here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Once again, I think it's way too much effort. The painting is the effort.
Yeah, but it's like cute and nice.
Okay, but they outed your pube head.
Yeah, but it's all pubes under the bridge. It's all chill.
It's all fun and games. It's all
fun
and pubes.
Some of us just have pube hair. Chill.
What's the next one? All right. Your dad as a college football jockey who wears a Letterman jacket and paints other sports dudes' names on his stomach whenever he watches a game. You know those dudes that are like topless and they're like, Crosby or something.
These are the people who I hate getting gifts for the most.
But this is your dad. This is
my dad doesn't do that.
This is your father. In this scenario, it most certainly is your father.
I guess I would get him another jersey with another man's name on it.
Here's a jersey of not your name. Wear this with pride.
Yeah. Or I would commission an artist to knit him one.
Knit again. So much effort. What is up with this? Just get him.
See, this is my problem. This is my problem. I'm really good at gift giving. If I'm like I should start at the end of Christmas to start thinking of my gift ideas for the next Christmas.
Right.
Because all of my ideas take a lot of time, but they could all be very thoughtful. Like a hand knitted jersey with another man's name on it. An edible roulette advent calendar.
That sounds good. That sounds like really good ideas. I wish
straight off the dome.
All right. The next one. Someone who you weren't planning on getting a gift for, but they just told you they can't wait for you to open your gift and now you have to. So this is kind of similar to the Tinder person, except it's just a random person. Like, is it a colleague?
It could be literally anyone who you don't want to get a gift for, but in this case,
like like not a friend but an acquaintance.
Let's say like an acquaintance who like you can tell they really want to be your friend, but you just like don't have the capacity to let another like person into your life. You know what I mean? Like you just like you hate answering your text messages. I'm just talking about me at this point. You have like 60 missed text messages and you just can't handle it. Okay? You can't even call your grandma back. You're tired.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, what are you going to get that person? You're not allowed to say alcohol.
Who doesn't like fuzzy slippers in the wintertime? Who doesn't like them? Fuzzy slippers, winter, burr. And then you put them on and you're like, ah. And then, fuzzy slippers with a make-it-yourself hot cocoa kit.
That's a good gift.
Because it's generic, but it looks like you put a lot of thought into it. And that you're just like, cozy season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. An iron pump bro who obsessively licks his fingers in between every set and then takes 15-minute breaks to check his Twitter feed for COVID updates.
This person actually exists.
What? Who is this?
Okay, so when COVID was like just starting and gyms were still open and I didn't care that much, I was like, COVID.
Oh my God, I remember this guy.
Yeah, so I went to the gym and there was a dude who was watching the news and the news had COVID stuff on the news. And in between every pull-up set, he for some like I don't think that he could control it though. I think it was an uncontrollable thing. I think it was like an OCD kind of thing where you literally cannot control what you're doing. So in between every set, he was just like, and then would like check his phone and then would go back to his pull-ups and not clean the bar at all.
What are the odds that dude has COVID?
I'm guessing it's quite strong. So
All right.
what would you get for that, dude?
Ugh, okay. Some slides.
He would probably go to the gym and work out in his slides.
Yeah. I guess I can.
The Gucci flip flops.
Okay, here's what I would get. I would do like the bro dude equivalent of what you just said. So I'd get him a pair of slides, and then I'd go get him a Popeyes shaker cup, and I'd fill it with like silly things from Popeyes. So like instead of a mug with like a
like samples of like protein.
Yeah.
Or like pre-workout.
Yeah, like instead of having like a mug with like a DIY hot chocolate thing, it would be a shaker cup with like
gym stuff,
supplements.
Right. Yeah.
Another W. There you go.
Yo, that's a big win. Yeah, you got this. Next.
Okay, go.
The person you work with who won't let you forget that they're a vegan. Just remember, I'm like a vegan.
Yeah. I just made this really good vegan dish yesterday.
Or like you order food, it's like, all right, what does everyone want? Okay, you? Yeah, you want this dish? And they're like, I'm vegan, so I'm going to get the acai bowl. No hate on vegans, by the way. Like, we eat mostly vegan. Yeah. But it's just the person who is annoyingly, like, gloats about being vegan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where they're just like, vegan. So I'm a better person than you. I'm like vegan.
So what are you getting them?
Oh my God. Can I just get them vegan stuff?
Like, what is that? What's vegan stuff? What do you mean?
Like, what if I get them a vegan pair of slippers?
Oh my God, no, you can't say the same gift twice.
What do I get someone who gloats about being vegan?
Okay, if they're vegan, they're probably also a yoga doer.
You think so?
Yeah, it's just my logical prediction.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's like, does 1 + 2 = 3?
I got it.
Yeah.
What about like a blender?
You don't think they already have a blender?
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah,
they're vegan.
This is like, I'm mentally in the mall right now and I'm doing laps.
You're in the mall.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm in the mall and I've like lapped past the same store 4 times already. I'm like,
jeez. Is there a vegan store in this mall? You're thinking too hard. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, I can't get them non-refrigerated meat because they're vegan.
Batteries.
What?
Local batteries.
Okay, what about a vegan tanned leather wallet?
Is it local?
Yeah, sure.
It's a wallet made out of vegetables?
Yeah, like maybe you can go to like your local little store that sells like fashionable items, you know?
Like a vegan wallet?
Yeah, like something cute or like a little change purse or something. What if in a jar you put together a vegan baked good recipe that's like all dry? So it's like a little jar and you bake a cake basically and you put it in here, but it's vegan, and then you put the instructions of how to put it together on the side.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, that one's done.
I'm exhausted.
I'm so tired after thinking about this.
Now we have to go find the car in the parking lot. Oh.
We don't have a car. All right, here we go. A gift for your mom who says she doesn't want you to buy her anything, but you know if you show up without a gift, there's gonna be a problem. I was like, you don't have to get me anything. You don't have to get me anything. And then you show up.
Spend time with you.
When you show up with nothing, they're like, oh, I guess you just don't think of me.
What you gonna get?
I'll probably get her a scarf, like a nice scarf.
Okay.
And you're like, hey, this is a nice scarf. Touch it. Put it on your neck. Mm-hmm. And they're like, wow, this is a soft, high quality scarf.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, I was thinking of you. I know you said not to get you anything, but when I saw it, just thought of you.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you're like the best.
We know some good scarves. Stray and Wander. Boom.
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 Yeah. We did some photography for them. Boom.
And they actually do have
very nice scarves. We wear them now.
They're actually so nice. They're
local.
Favorite.
Yeah.
And it's local.
Boom.
It's a local business. It's a small business and it's local.
Boom.
All right. Cool. So if you need to get a scarf, this is not sponsored, but we just like them so much.
Boom.
All right, moving on. Your 31-year-old cousin who loves to play devil's advocate and always brings store-bought casserole to family reunions. Well, okay, first of all, I have questions. What is casserole? Is it like a pasta? Is it a pasta salad? In my head, it looks like a pasta salad. What is a casserole? Okay, it looks literally like mac and cheese with a bunch of stuff in it to just make it look like you put more effort in. But is that? I don't think I like casserole.
I think it's like a pasta that you bake.
And they didn't even bake it. They brought store-bought casserole.
So for that person, you're going to shit in a bag.
You know, this person that likes to play devil's advocate brings store-bought casserole. Well, let's call him Jeremy. I feel like Jeremy likes whiskey.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't think I want to put in effort for this Jeremy at Devil's Advocate.
I think he's the person who you're allowed to cop out and just go get a bottle of alcohol for.
Yeah, like a cheap whiskey.
Smack
not even like the good kind.
No.
Like get him some cheap whiskey, spend $25.
Yeah.
And then you call it a day and you're like, here you go, Jeremy. Also,
Boom.
just stop talking. Moving on.
A 61-year-old personal trainer who enjoys spreading fake news on Facebook and going to the movies.
Nice. So they got hobbies.
They got bare hobbies. So they really like movies. So what if...
And fake news.
Okay. You get them a little movie package thing, gift bag. So you're going to get a little basket. Right?
Okay.
Potentially, you can get a Roku for like pretty cheap. But like, just don't buy it from Amazon. Okay?
Or they're 61 years old. They might have some VHS.
Yeah, that's why you're going to upgrade them, though.
Oh, you're going to... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, whatever. So you do that, but everything else in this basket is going to be local. So here's your basket. Got your Roku in there. You're going to put in popcorn.
Nice.
Maybe you make, look up, if you really want to go all out, you could look up a recipe for, kettle corn type thing, and you could, make it fancy yourself, or you can just go to the store and you can, buy a nice bag of, kettle corn, put it in your gift basket, okay? Boop.
Nice,
get your Roku. Boop. You get, some little snacks in there. Maybe they can be healthy snacks, whatever. Just, put some snacks in there. You're like, Deb, you're so good. All year, you're a personal trainer. Enjoy your movie and some snacks. Or
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So this next one is going to be for the coworker who you know nothing about, but pulled their name in Office Secret Santa. Fantastic. So you know nothing about them. You have no idea what their interests are, what their hobbies are. You are lucky that you know their name. You're like, oh, snap, Samantha. Oh, yeah, she works in IT or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, man, what do I even get Samantha? What do I get someone who I literally met once in the break room by the water cooler? Okay? And she didn't really say anything. She's like, hey, how's it going? And I said, good, how are you? And then she's like, my day's pretty good. All right, got to get back to work. And I'm like, okay, bye, Samantha. So that's who you're dealing with here. I feel like you can't go wrong with getting them something nice and cozy, like a nice pair of fuzzy mittens or a new mug. Because they go to the office. I'm sure they drink their coffee or tea. They need a mug to put that in. And if it's nice and cute, then that's what you get them. It's nice and cute. Who can hate that? And maybe if you ask Bill, who works next to Samantha, and you know Bill a little bit better. Yeah. Maybe they can give you the info on whether they like tea or coffee. And if they like tea or coffee, then you can get them a nice little local bag, of some nice little, from your local roastery. Is that what they call it? Rotisserie? I'm just kidding. And you get them a nice little local bag of coffee or a local bag of tea, like this.
You should edit the coffee bag in here. Yeah.
And then you put the beans and or tea leaves in the mug, all nice, and then you wrap it with a nice little bow, and you're like, dear Samantha. That's it. That's my gift. I think it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we did Office Secret Santa, and I'll share my gift. I just went to like this local gift shop near our house, which is like really great. And
Red Pegasus.
Red Pegasus.
Also not sponsored, but they got really cute stuff, and the lady's just really nice.
She's
so
so sweet.
free shout out.
So went there. She has really cute journals. So I got a little.
I was
journal.
cracking my shoulders just then.
That's crazy. So I didn't know you could crack shoulders like that. So she has really cute like specialty journals. So I got a little journal because who doesn't like, even if you don't journal, you can use it as a notebook, whatever. Everyone uses paper. So that, and then in addition to that, you could either get like a small little candle to go with it. So it's like when you're
That's
journaling,
cute.
when you're journaling, you like have a little candle lit. Or
setting the mood. I like that.
Or you could also like maybe get like a pretty pen to go with it.
Or you can get them the wine.
Yeah, I got a wine with it because that's just easy peasy.
But honestly, like think about it. Like you're like, oh, I want to write down like my thoughts and stuff. And you get your cute ass journal. You open up your super cute journal. You pour the glass of wine. You're like, ah, dear me.
Yeah. That's typically like what I do with my gifts though, is I like think of what like a series of items that you could open and like enjoy together. And I feel like that makes a good gift, especially for someone who you may not know that well.
Totally.
Next. Okay. A classic nerd who is all about calculators and coding, but secretly a sex god and thinks to himself, if only they knew. But knows in his heart that the world is not yet ready for his greatness. P.S. has no previous sex experience.
But he's a sex god. Okay. And then in like as he's like calculating and like, you know, like doing his thing, he's like, if only they knew. But they don't know, they're not ready. What would you get that guy?
That's a cute little character.
Yeah. And he like tries to flirt with you, but he doesn't know how.
Yeah. That's hard because I feel like with this person, he's so cute and fragile that like you should ask someone, if you don't know him that well, you should ask someone what his interests are. Try and find something that he's interested in other than sex and calculators.
You know what? Since he's like, you know what I would do?
What? Since
he thinks he's secretly a sex god, I would totally get him like some grooming items, like a face wash and like a nice face moisturizer. It's like, dude, like your face, like it's, and you could just play it up and be like, it's so nice, like, you know, like here's some stuff to like keep your face like even more groomed and even more like just looking right, so that the ladies, like when you're ready to pounce on the ladies, they're gonna welcome you in. And or you could get them like a nice little like shaving kit, like a nice one, you know, like the ones where you just like you like groom your facial hair really nice, and it like has maybe like some sort of ointment for like your beard so that it's soft, so that he can make the moves on the ladies.
I see that.
Yeah, you see it? You see it? Okay. Next up, your best friend's partner.
Okay.
This one's very simple. The thing is that I assume that if they're your best friend's partner, then you probably know them semi-well. Like semi, right? Like you know something. Maybe they've brought up something like, oh my God, I love that band, or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure they've brought up something that they like in a conversation. You know, or like, oh my God, I love that comedian, or something that you can play off of. So let's assume that you have one of their interests at least. Okay. Let's say that they enjoy reading. Okay. Right? And if you want to buy local books, you don't want to give Amazon the money. No. If you want to go super local, then you could just go to like the bookshop down the street that buys and sells used books, and maybe get them a book from there, or get them a gift card if they have it, so that they can go buy their books. Can't go wrong with a book gift card. Or I would go back to like a
board game. Yeah, date night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I would go back to like the date route. They're your best friend's partner, so they have a partner. So you craft a date night for them, either with a board game or maybe you get them. I'm assuming you know your best friend. If you know your best friend, then that's your door. That's your gateway. That's how you get them a gift.
Yep.
Because now you can link it to your best friend and you can craft a date night for them.
Yep.
And you know your best friend, so you can craft this date night based on that. Boom. We're just dropping hot fire right now.
Boom, 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 boom. Our brains, like, this is just going.
This is what a high IQ looks like.
Here we go. It's my turn.
Oh, okay.
35-year-old guy who plays nonstop COD.
Call of Duty.
And League of Legends in his mom's basement, eating only Doritos and Mountain Dew as gamer fuel, and thinks he is saving the world from COVID by staying in.
He's out there saving the world every day.
A national hero.
He's a national hero. He's a small town hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do gamers like?
You could, oh my gosh, you could just stock up their gamer fuel.
What is that?
Tons of Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Ah.
You could get them a new mouse pad with like the little lights that go around it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Boom. First of all, you eat the gamer fuel. So you need to constantly replenish. So that's the safest go-to, right?
Yeah.
So you stock them up in gamer fuel, aka Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm.
If you know them a little bit better and you see the gap in the market, so maybe his mouse pad is a little run down. Mm-hmm. Maybe you get them like those nice long ones that cover the entire desk, and maybe they have lights around them, those little RGB lights, and then you're like the sickest gift giver. Literally, you just like, if you know them well enough, you can take a look at their setup and be like, what's missing here? Where is the market gap? Or maybe they've been talking about like this new game that's going to come out, and maybe you can get them that.
True. Boom. Okay.
Boom.
Moving on.
Your grandma.
Okay.
For my grandma, I would get them like a nice cozy stuff. Like maybe like a really nice sweater. A nice sweater. Elegant. High quality.
Mm-hmm.
She can wear it in the winter to stay warm. Just lounging around in her household.
My grandma is so hard to buy gifts.
Oh, and
for.
candles.
Yeah.
And candles.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you my number one wins over the years. Okay. The gifts that I have done well at. So here are the wins, and maybe you can take one of these. So one year I found this really cool. This was last year. I found this really cool store that they keep bees in the store. I think it's called the Bee Shop, and they make all their own like beeswax products in there. And we both did this. They like made beautiful candles that were like shaped in different things, and beeswax candles are just really nice because they don't like give off any toxins. And they made like nice creams and everything. So like then I made like a pretty little gift basket. I literally did all my shopping there that one year. Like I got for both of my grandmas, I got both of them like these really pretty candles, but like different styles for each of them because they each have very different styles. And then I can't remember what I got my mom, but I think I got her like a hand cream and a candle or something. But they're like really high quality. Anyway, the number one best gift I've ever gotten is I had planned this one. So it was at Thanksgiving. I had Laura come, and I told everyone, I was like, dress nice. I'm going to have Laura take pictures of us. So you took photos of what?
My name Karbon.
Karbon took photos of us. Karbon visuals. So you took all these nice photos of like my family and me, and then I had them all printed and I put them in nice frames, and they were like professional photos. So you don't even have to like get professional photos done, but like just set it up. You can even take them with your phone, but like make everyone get dressed and like have it so that people kind of forget, like do it like earlier on so it's not obvious that this is what you're doing, and then people are so surprised. And like I made like a little book of them for my Nana, and I like filled them up with all of the photos that we had taken of like the whole family. And then for my mom, I like framed a couple of nice ones, and everyone loved it. And then another good gift is if your grandma's like, this was like for my more difficult grandma, who's my bubba, to buy for. I noticed that she always just likes some very scented soaps. So I bought her some very scented soaps. and she liked it. Yeah, was that good? Those good advices?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I think I especially like the photos thing
Yeah.
because nobody prints photos anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's just like a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you were just kind of lucky that you had me to take the photos in the first place.
Totally.
But
Yeah. So first, go on Tinder, find a photographer, date them, lure them in, and then after a year, after you introduce them to your family, have them take photos.
this is all for the purpose of the gift.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. The final paper. Your mom's significant other that you high-key hated in high school, but as you matured, you care about them because they make your mom happy.
That's wholesome.
Sound familiar? This happened to you, but didn't happen to me. So for me, it's a little difficult to get them a gift.
Yeah, but tell me what to get them.
Are you asking because you don't know what to get
Yeah.
them this year? Okay. I think this one's actually the toughest one of them all.
Yeah, this is a personal example of how hard gift giving is.
You know, I feel like you can't go wrong with a good robe. Robes are nice. Nice robes. You can wear them all the time.
Okay.
You can wear them when you're cold. You can wear them when you're chilling. You can wear them when you're retired. You can wear them when you're watching TV with your mom.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it.
So a robe.
I'm not
Dad.
going to do that, but thank you.
This one's literally the hardest one.
Yeah.
It's but I would go with the robe, honestly.
This literally just shows you, though, that it's so easy to, like, suggest gifts. Like, people can make all these blog posts all day freaking long telling you, like, you Google, you're like, what do I get this person? And then these gifts come up.
But
and you're
you
like,
really...
this gift doesn't suit anyone I know. And that's because the people I know are also effing particular.
Right. And it really, you do have to take into account, like, their interests, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's your stepdad, or just, maybe you don't call him that. Maybe you just call him, like, by their name.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if it's your mom's significant other, you've spent some time with them, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, for anyone, like, either you spent some time with them, or you've met them, or, like, you must know something about them.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think about, like, what are their interests,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if they like things like fixing things up, maybe you could get them some tool that they don't have yet. Or if they like a certain hobby, maybe you could get them something like pertaining to that hobby. Like, maybe if they like everyday carry type of items, you can get them like a nice little switchblade knife or something. You know, like, there's definitely gifts out there that you can get someone that you have no idea what to get them at first. But if you just start thinking about their interests just a little bit, like, you can get a good idea of what to get them. It's like, what do they like? Even if you have just one thing that they like, you can get them something that pertains to that interest.
True. That's some good advice to leave this podcast on. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video. And if you did, like the video, please.
Peace.
Done now. Peace.
And if you're on the podcast app, then please do give a 5-star review if you feel that calls to you. Regardless if you give a review or not, just subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
Mm-hmm.
We put out new videos every single week. We've been gone from the podcast world for a little bit, but now we back because Emily's done her exams. Yeah. So now we here and we dropping these bombs. Yeah. These knowledge bombs. Mm-hmm. Gift-giving bombs. Stick around because we're going to continue to put out videos until next exam season. So make sure that you like the video if you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.